you mentioned that when you first got Crohn's, they put you on some medication. You had very much a near-death experience as far as like your weight. What was kind of that experience like to go through? And did you think at one point, I'm gonna die?
No, I don't think I ever thought I was going to die. I knew I was bad. Like liver and kidney function was starting to fail, so that was obviously bad. The medication I took when I was in hospital at that period of time was intravenous steroids. So this was the strongest form of steroid they could give at the time, anti-inflammatory, to try and get it under control. Because it actually says in my medical notes the lower colon was similar to a blasted wasteland. That's what it said, and that's what the doctor's notes are. It just was destroyed, and going up through most of the like the bowel into the small intestine. The best way to explain it is, you know, when you get a mouth ulcer, it was like that, but imagine like your entire mouth full of mouth ulcers that are all bleeding, and it's like really painful. That's what had happened. So problem is, you don't get as much nutrients out of the food that you eat. So you eat and nothing happens, but when you eat, it's like you're swallowing like a spiked metal ball that rips your insides out, and then you just have to keep going. I mean, when I was in hospital, I was going to the toilet. The nurses noted this down. In one day, I went to the toilet 29 times. This was how bad it was. Like, you're constantly having to go to the toilet. You're just bleeding, right? It's just, it's not a great situation. Yeah, but I don't think I ever thought I was on my way out. I was going to die. I was really ill. I was really thin. I was half the weight I am now.
Yeah.
It was not good, but like the Crohn's journey is. I actually do a lot of stuff now for the local Crohn's. So basically, there's a charity in the UK, the Crohn's and Colitis charity, and very luckily, my consultant is one of the members of the charity's advisory board, and he's one of the top gastro consultants in the country. Now, in the UK, you just get assigned to a hospital that's in your region through the NHS. You can go private healthcare and whatnot, but in my case, I was really lucky because I had like one of the best gastro consultants you could get. So I stuck with him. And what I do is I go and go up to one of the teaching hospitals, and there'll be nurses in there. There'll be people who've got Crohn's. There'll be young children. And I do little speeches, little talks on like, hey, it's not that bad. I've got this problem and I travel all over the world. Yeah, sure, it gets exciting sometimes, but the problem a lot of people can have with it is you become very, you become like a hermit. You don't want to go anywhere. A very simple way to explain it is, even though there's a ton of side effects and everything else, you don't know when you need to go to the toilet. Now, in my case, I am quite unlucky with this. I always feel like I need to go to the toilet for a number 2 all the time, right? Like literally now I feel like I should be on the toilet. This is because I've got nerve damage, which was the result of the Crohn's inflammation in the area it was in. Now that's difficult, because imagine if you said to me, hey, I want you to get in your car, drive to the airport down the motorway where there's, how can you go to the toilet? Okay, sure, I'll do it. Younger people, and even me, had a problem with this. You know, how'd you get over it? Like, what do you do? Well, my answer to that was, if I could somehow like regulate my body to go to the toilet at a certain time every day, once I've been the toilet, I know I possibly cannot need it again. Physically, there's nothing there. Even though my brain's telling me I need to go, I don't need to go. So I can work around that, and I've worked around it. And the big thing everybody tries to push with Crohn's and ulcerative colitis and chronic conditions that are not life limiting, but they inhibit your life, is it's all about quality of life. So you have to kind of get a bit creative and work around it.
Hey folks, if you like this clip, make sure to subscribe down below as well as turn on your notifications. The full episode releases tonight at 6 p.m. PST on my Twitch channel. Also, make sure to join the Discord so that way you can be involved with the community and never miss an upload. Have a good day.